Hello, guys. How is it going? Are you okay? I hope you're fine. So, today we're going to continue remembering some of the grammars we studied on unit number 1 and number 2. Last class we talked about past perfect. Today we're going to start with models of permission, okay? We checked these during our classes. Actually, this grammar I believe you saw with teacher Julia when my dad was at the hospital and everything else. And we're going to revise today, okay? We're going to start by seeing a presentation from PowerPoint. If you want, you can copy, but I don't think it's necessary because this is just a review, okay? Let me share here. Okay, so in here, guys, we're going to remember why we use can or could for permission, and we're going to do some exercises. The exercises from this video, you don't have in your book. You have similar exercises, but there's the exercises aren't in the book. Okay, so you have to do it in your notebook. Okay, and then we're going to start. We have this picture here that it's related to circus. So the Cirque performed a special local show which everyone could watch for free. So we have two possibilities to talk about permission. We have the present and then we have the past. Can and can't, present. Could and couldn't, past. Okay? And then we have this box here. We use a can or can't in the basic form to talk about permission in the present. And we use a could or couldn't in the base form to talk about permission in the past. This is easy. Okay? But pay attention. Look at this watch out. We make the negative of can and could with not. We can't mix don't and can, did and could, okay? The can and could are the modal verbs, so we don't need an auxiliary verb because they are already useful. They are already, how do you say, like, eles se bastam, okay? So let's do some exercises. Complete the sentences with the affirmative or negative form of can or could, and the verb is in parentheses. So guys, in here, you have to pause the video, do it in your notebook because I'm going to keep correcting, okay? Go. So now let's correct. Number 1, it's negative. So you can't swim here, it's dangerous. Teacher, why can't I use couldn't? Because you don't have any reference that this sentence is in the past, you know? So nothing here tells you there's no past verb, there's no past expression like yesterday, 2 days ago, and so on. Okay? So number 1, can't swim. Number 2, students can use a calculator during the math test. Okay, so it's positive, so can. Again, you don't have any information, the sentence is in the past. I can't stay out. I can stay out late on a school night. Negative, positive, negative and present. 100 years ago. So in number 4, you have the time, the past time expression. So 100 years ago, women couldn't vote in America. Okay. 5, you can't ride a bike on the sidewalk. He can drive. He doesn't have a driver's license. Anyone can play tennis at this club. It's open to the public. So the only past sentence is number 4. Couldn't vote. Okay? Again, if you don't have any expression that it's related to the past, it's present. All right? Let's move on. So in here now, look at the rules about Green Bay High School in the 1920s. And now, then complete the sentences with can or can't, could or couldn't. Guys, we did one exercise like this in the book, but this one is different. The idea of this exercise, you only need to complete with can, can't, could or couldn't. You don't need to use a verb, you know, because the verb is already in here. okay? Teacher, how do I know if it's present or past? You have to read the exercise. Let's do the number 1 together and then you do the rest. Children in the 1920s talk during exams and they now. So based on the table we have here, so number 1, the first part is children in the 1920s couldn't talk. Teacher, why not? Why couldn't? Because if you see on the table, let me just do like this. Okay, if you see on the table, you can see that what we are talking about is here. So in the 1920s, look, it was negative on the 1920s, and now is also negative. So children in the 1920s couldn't talk during exams, and they, if you said can't, you are correct, because it's negative on the table, ok? Então, vocês precisam se guiar pela tabela e ver se é positivo ou negativo, e ver se é passado ou presente, ok? So, pause the video and do the exercises. Go. Okay, so number 2, let's check. Girls can wear pants now, but in the 1920s they couldn't. Children in the 1920s could leave school at 17, but today they can't. Okay, guys, just something. You learned this in Team 1, Team 2, Team 1 probably. If you see this word here, but, it means that the meaning or the connotation of the sentence changes. Então, toda vez que tem um but, a ideia, a partir dali, muda. Se a frase é positiva, se a frase que está antes é positiva, com but, quando continuar, é negativa. E vice-versa, ok? Só para relembrar vocês mesmo que isso acontece. And then, number 4, children couldn't talk in the corridors in the 1920s, but now they can. So number 4 is the opposite. Ele começa com uma negativa e agora ele tem uma positiva por causa do but. Okay? Really good. Now, guys, what we're going to do. We did, I believe we did many things related to this from the book. But there's no much of a problem. What's going to be your homework? No homework. Ha! You thought I was going to give you homework, but no. If this is only a review, and all the exercises, cachorro não para de latir. All the exercises from the book and from the workbook we did already. So I want to give you extra exercises, okay? So guys, if you don't have homework, that's it. I hope you learned. I hope you understood more about Can or Could, and then I'll see you next class. Bye.